Hey there folks, JayborinoPlays here, continuing StarCraft Replicant, a custom campaign for StarCraft 2 created by Hultmanable. We just finished Enemy Unknown, and at the end of it, Corellius was seemingly shot down as he tried to escape from Cybros. All of the Purifiers seem to be infected by a virus after we learned about the Purifier Replicant, which allows the machine to create replicants of other things, I suppose. So I am suspecting that that is perhaps the Terran Dominion people that we saw back in missions 1, 2, and 3. I'm thinking that was the Dominion. Well, not really mission 3. I think that was actually Dominion when we went and destroyed the embassy. All right, so heading into survival of the fittest. I have no idea where this is going to go because I think Corellius is dead. I'm not sure. Let's check this out, though. I'm really intrigued by the story. Really well done so far. Really good storytelling. It really keeps me guessing. Observers can ensure your survival. All right, well, we'll make sure to get some. I'm not sure. I mean, that could mean it's macro, micro. I always like to try to guess what the mission is going to be like based on the loading screen and the tips. The tip doesn't really tell me anything. It could be macro, micro, but this, to me, it probably means we're going to be on Slain, so maybe we're going to be hanging out with Rarak and the Tal'Darim. Rarak has had some involvement in the past, and sending us some information about the Dominion as well. Basically, he sent us a video of Valerian Mengsk saying that he wanted to go to war with the Protoss, which was pretty damning evidence, but could have been fake. Could have been the Replicant, who knows? Training grounds for the Tal'Darim. 2 years later. Wow. Okay, that's a big jump. A lot of things could have happened between then and now. Finally, the day has come for one of you to ascend into the ranks of the Tal'Darim. I, Jinara, have personally trained you these years, and now you will show what you have learned. However, the High Lord has changed the rules of Rakshir, and you will all fight each other at the same time. The one who stands victor will face yesterday's winner. Let Rakshir commence. So that's Malash's portrait and model. There is a Jinara one that came out. It might have been with the co-op map, but also with Nova Covert Ops Pack 2. Wait, so who are we right now then? Jinara. Jinara is the first descendant of the Tal'Darim. She is Alarak's direct subordinate, and in her time as fifth ascendant, served him begrudgingly. However, she knew of Alarak's cruelty and sought not to provoke his wrath. That might be supposed to be first ascendant. He regarded her as being cunning, but not reckless. Okay. Wait. Before this gets started, because it looks like this is happening right away. Why are we Corellius? Why are we on Slain? Why are we with the Tal'Darim and have been training under Jinara? I assume this will get explained. Let's go. What do we even have here? Shadow Charge, Whirlwind, Dark Coil, all the things we were used to. Breath of Creation, though. 300 life and 200 shields. So we just want to wait until we get really low health and then use that. And I'm just going to let these guys basically kill each other. And I'm just watching my health. Let's go ahead and use that now and heal ourselves up. Don't stand in the Sonic Storm. Again, kind of let them kill each other for the most part. Do as much damage as we can. These guys have a ton of health. We have, like, none. So, just waiting for my cooldown on Breath of Creation. I can bump up that game speed now, too. And again, just so that I don't use it at the wrong time, I'm just waiting until we get around 100 health. Like now. Get all of our health back. So these guys are killing each other. It seems like one of them has that giant wave of energy that Rarak has from Templar's Return in the campaign. It seems like one of them has a Psionic Orb. We're definitely on track to win this because we can keep healing ourselves, and then they're storming themselves. So there we go. 1 goes down, 2 goes down, and we're just going to have to man-fight the last 2. Yep, get him. Get him, Corellius. Again, really confused about why we are Corellius right now. All right, we just got to take down this last Zealot right here, and we have 1 Rakshir. It sounded like we're going to have to fight the previous champion, though, whoever that might be. I'll just make sure I throw down a quick save after this. All right, get him, Corellius. Slowly but surely, you'll get him. There you go. Survive the Rakshir. We have done it. Congratulations. You are the survivor of Rakshir, but you have not ascended yet. One more task awaits you. You are correct, Jinara. The mission is to collect 10 units of Terrazine, the Breath of Creation. I believe you are familiar with it, since you are soaked in it. Your adversary is already waiting for you. You should make haste. He made it. Just as you said, High Lord. What is so special about this one? Did you ever doubt me, Janara? That one is one of Artanis' new toys. I want to see how good he is, and with his new adversary, this Rakshir should be interesting indeed. Even if Corellius doesn't remember him. Yet. So Corellius seemingly has suffered some memory loss, and the Tal'Darim are using him. So we finally meet again, Warden. I, Rakar, will finally be rid of the disgrace you brought me. Oh shit, Rakar returning. Rakar, I do not remember you. Nothing will stop me from completing my mission. Your arrogance blinds you, I see. With your death, Artanis will finally pay for what he did to me. Last time we met, you hindered my forces with rocks. Let me return the favor. What does that mean? Artanis. That name seems familiar. Okay, so really pushing home that memory loss has happened here with Corellius, but Terrazine used for memory restoration, so perhaps the end of this mission. Terrazine gas is a potent psionic reagent. It is sought by Protoss, Zerg, and Terrans alike. The Protoss consider it the breath of creation, literally translates as such via Kalani. The Tal'Darim believe that Terrazine is a gift from the Xel'Naga to allow communication with them. 1 minute per canister to harvest. Okay. Let's do it. Let's get going. Probes get going. And this is really cool because it seems like we have the skins of the Tal'Darim buildings and the Tal'Darim units.
Ready for battle.
That's really cool. I like this a lot. So we have Stalkers. What else can we make? Havocs, Stalkers, Dark Templar. And Dark Templar, as usual, going to be the way to go. Interesting that we can make Dark Templar and we're not just confined to our normal... not confined to our normal Tal'Darim units. But, I mean, honestly, the Tal'Darim, perhaps they've learned something. Looks like we're actually blocked by rocks, so let's get down here and start attacking these. You know, they've learned things from their alliance with the Protoss, perhaps, which is why they're, I don't know, helping. Or they can build these other things as well. I don't know. The alliance is tenuous at best, that's for sure. Anyway, let's get our cybernetics core. We have a forge already, which is nice. In fact, I'm going to start +1, and let's just... I have way too many probes queued up. Okay, so... Rokar's... Okay, so Rakar also has to harvest, so we want to get out of our base with some units as fast as possible. If there's a way that I could make... What can we make? I can get a robotics bay. I am going to get a Dark Shrine probably first. Dark Templar just going to help me break out of my base really, really fast. It looks like there might be an expansion down here too. Yeah, there's some Vespene gas. So forgive me if I might be a little slow today just because I went out to Brooklyn with my wife earlier today and met some friends, and it was like 118 degrees, or it felt like 118 degrees. It was like 96, feels like 118, so I am just beat. I am just completely beat from the day. Alright, Dark Shrine, we're going to be short on gas, but once we get through these rocks, we should be able to come down and take this expansion, and if I can get some Dark Templar out with Shadow Fury, we shouldn't have too much of a problem pushing out and making something happen here against Rakar. Depends on what Rakar has. He's probably going to have some Dark Templar, which is why it was noted that we should get Observers. So I'll make sure to use my my extra gas and queue up a Robo Bay, or excuse me, a robotics facility. Robo Bay is the... You know what I'm talking about. Sorry, like I was saying, I'm a little slow today. All right, we're trying to destroy these rocks. Dark Shrine finishing. Greetings, Corellius. I am Gaiarius. I come with guidance and counsel. Guidance? Why would you help me? Maybe you're just another Tal'Darim trying to ascend. I assure you I have no intention to ascend in the ranks of the Tal'Darim. Let me prove that you can trust me. South of here there is a beast that could prove useful to you in your campaign against Rakar. How could I convince a beast to join me? Not convince, but dominate, using mind control. I have no such power, and I am a warrior of the blade, not some High Templar. You have the power in you, I can sense it. I can unlock it for you. In return, I may need a favor someday. Oh, I don't like the sound of that! We don't know who this Gaiarius fellow is. A favor, you say. Very well, I take the power, but I promise nothing about the beast you speak of. Very well, it is done. I sense some other mental blockades in your mind. Perhaps when you are done here, we can speak again. I don't like this one bit. I don't like it one bit. How do we know this guy's gonna double cross us? He might even be with Rakar. We don't know. All right, mind control. Permanently take control of a targeted unit as a cooldown of 50 seconds instead of energy cost. Let's mind control everything we can. It's D. All right. All right, these rocks are gone. Come on down here, destroy these rocks. We got a lot of extra money saved up since then. When we change to warp gates, the skin of the gateway turns back. Not a big deal, just pointing it out. Okay, so let's just get... Are these blood hunters? They are okay, so they're blood hunters. That's not a big deal, because I think... Well, they don't have the little thing that says that they can return. Oh, no, that's not the blood hunter. That's the other one. I don't remember all the names. It's fine. Alrighty, so, here we go. I might even want to get 2 Nexi here, just because of the distance away from the geysers. It seems wasteful. No, I'm not going to do it. I'll just make more probes. Okay, come on back and mine here. In fact, now let's set up a cannon here so that we can make some cannons. Or set up a pylon so we can get some cannons. And meanwhile, we'll get a couple Havocs. No. Actually, I can't cancel. It's too late. But my Lord Rakar is sending a probe to harvest the Terrazine. We should try to stop him.
It is a good day to die.
Okay, well, let's move everyone around and try to go for the... Try to go for this. To get the Blood Hunters in there, because they're going to be able to help us a lot. Okay, I have a concern about the scouts. We're gonna need some more. We're gonna need some more stalkers for sure. And I just don't have enough gas. I mean, that other thing is getting set up here pretty soon. My other Nexus, I should say. Run. Okay, get in there. There we go. Let's go on down towards the Terrazine and see what we can do. Got to get this gas set up as soon as possible. With my extra gas, I'm gonna just make more stalkers. We have money, so I can set up more gateways. And let's get it. Well, I can't get a robo facility yet. Okay, that's not done yet. It takes a minute to harvest the Terrazine, so we have to find where the probe is. Oh, there's only one altar. Collect Terrazine to control a beast. We definitely want to do that. We just want to stop... We just want to stop him from harvesting. Why don't we blink in and just target the probe, just to make sure it doesn't complete its objective here. I could just set up some cannons around here, and I think I'm going to do that because I have extra money. So let's do this. I'm not going to collect the Terrazine right now, though, because I'd like to do the beast thing. All of you come up here and finish these rocks. I like how he really just wanted to stop us by getting rocks in our way. It's kind of funny. Okay, so let's start getting probes. We can send probes down in this direction, too. And hopefully we can get rid of these rocks a little bit faster. The Blood Hunters are fine. I mean, they don't have Shadow Fury, and that's probably for the best because they're a little too good when they have Shadow Fury. I'm going to cancel that upgrade and instead get a Robo Facility because it sounds like we're going to need detection for sure. Put it down here. Get another Pylon in advance, even though we don't necessarily need it. And we'll get some more Zealots. There's no Tal'Darim variant of Zealots. They just have a cool-looking skin, so... All right, these rocks are just about done. Let's go ahead and set up a couple cannons here. My lords, Rakar's sending more probes. Okay, so everybody come on down in this direction. We got rid of the rocks. So we definitely have to keep this defended. Rakar may be attacking my base simultaneously. I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and set this up. We're going to have to put more than 3 probes on each geyser, that's for sure. This one could probably even stand to have 4 in it. I want to set up some yep, this is why. I'm going to say I want to go ahead and send some units up top and set up some cannons there as well. All right, you guys just attack this. No problem. Let's get up and defend ourselves. This is not looking too good. Oh, you know what I need to be doing is using Corellius to mind control as much stuff as possible. We're losing tech right now. I mean, ultimately, it's not that big of a deal, but you know, it's not great. That's for sure. All right, just run in a big circle. Probably want to try to keep this stuff alive. At most, I just have to rebuild some. All right, let's just start taking some air units here. Okay, wonderful. I should have taken the Archon in retrospect, but that was fine. That was fine. So, at least I remembered to do it after the first attack. Alrighty, let's go ahead and set up gas over here. Just more and more probes to mine. Let's get... Ooh, we can make vanguards. Let's definitely get a vanguard, and then we'll just start getting a lot of stalkers out. This is nearly self-sufficient at this point. We just need a few more probes. Is there still a probe down here, or did it die? It looks like it's gone. Let's go ahead and send one down. And like I said, I'm going to set up just a couple more cannons. We can actually wall this in completely with cannons, and then just shield batteries. That should be enough to defend, and then we'll send this probe back home. Okay, let's put 4 probes over here, probably even 5. Can get a 4th one on this one, too. I think that's fine for now. Okay, now we have the gas income. We can start getting +2. And I want to set up some cannons over here. So let's do this. And I have to rebuild my destroyed gateways. That was very unfortunate for myself. And I'm going to get another pylon here just in case. Rakar sending a probe, which means he's coming to attack me as well. So let's send my units up in this direction. And I'm going to need more stalkers to defend against air. Can I make observers yet? I can. Let's get that one observer out. All right, and then Corellius, we're just going to snag some air units. We do have a scout. If we can just build up scouts. And let's see. Okay, so yeah, they're attacking me from down here. Oh, take the Vanguard instead. Take him. Did I get him? Okay, no, he's a normal immortal. That's fine. Maybe I should have gone for the Tempest instead, but I think this is good. So we have an immortal and a Vanguard. They look the same, actually, but that's... I mean, whatever. Okay, how's this going down here? Oh, geez, look at that amount of immortals. And Vanguards as well. All right, we need way more cannons if we want to defend against this. Vanguards can be pretty squishy, so... Okay, so more Vanguards. Let's see, and then... I suppose just more gateways. And then cannons up here. Not too many, just enough to hold off some encroaching enemies.
The skies beckon.
Okay, so let's move towards this weird beast thing.
The sky is my battlefield.
Because Rakar just tried to take his Terrazine, so we should have some time.
Let us attack.
Corellius, come on up and mind control this. Oh, and we've got him already. Siphons energy from targeted unit, and it has the prismatic beam. This is cool. I like how we just have control of this. I think what I'm going to want to do is just camp it right by the Terrazine. And at this point, all we have to worry about is Terrazine. I mean, we could just collect it and be done. I might wait for him to attack me one more time because it takes a minute. So if I start harvesting and then something goes awry, I just want to be... Or if he starts attacking me while I'm collecting, I don't want to deal with that. I assume he's going to also come and attack me. Okay, so let's do this. We have to wait for that to finish building. Slain Elemental, you're doing great. More Blood Hunters, I could just leave them at home as well. Now we've got money coming in, which is great. No +3 yet, so armor level 1. I actually said that before I even clicked on the Forge, but I realized there's definitely none. Okay, the Blood Hunters, because it doesn't seem like they bring detection with them, should be fine. We also have cannons set up around here, so we should be able to spot any enemy units coming in. Let's do this. I'll get 2 pylons in case this goes awry. Okay, Rakar sending more stuff to harvest. All right, siphon something. All right, that seems... Oh, it puts them in stasis too. That's pretty cool. All right, I like this thing. I like it a lot. Okay, and I'm waiting for him to come and attack me as well. Oh, it was a Wrathwalker. I would have loved to have that. My Vanguard just nuke everything on the ground immediately. Okay, let's do it. Let's harvest the Terrazine. You know what? Well, let's wait for this attack first. Okay, great. So let's do this, and we can warp in stuff down here. It's gonna, it's the longer warp in time, but for the most part, this should be good. There's an observer here. I have my observer. Take the Wrathwalker. Take him. All right, great. Now we have a Wrathwalker. Oh, you dicks! Oh, you little fucking dicks. Okay. Let's bring extra probes down here, because if they're just gonna send Phoenix like that, they're gonna lift my probes. That's very rude. Okay. I don't have mind control up. Oh my god. Run away. Did Corellius die? He must have died. Okay, we're about back where we were. I decided to set up my defenses a little bit further up so that those Phoenix couldn't fly in and pick up my probe while I was harvesting. And I set up a little bit down here too. I don't think I'm going to need this. So they're attacking in seemingly random places. They hit my expansion. They also came up in this direction. So, you know, I've changed things up a little bit. I'm still going Vanguard, still getting my upgrades, but I can make Destroyers and Phoenix, so I'm getting a little of both just for fun. Just for fun. And here they come over here as well. I put my Slain Elemental to help me defend up in this direction. Let's see if they send anything big against me here. See, and then these Colossi ended up coming up here instead, which is fine with me for the most part. I'm going to try to take one of them with Corellius. I also have to remember to use Breath of Creation on Corellius because it heals me and all my other units, which is just awesome. There we go. Now we have a Colossus. We also have a Wrathwalker as well. Okay, so I am going to come on down here and start harvesting. Pro, why don't you get started? Because I think we have to do this 10 times. So it's really just playing hard defense and setting up cannons virtually everywhere. I mean, we've got the money at this point to set up a lot of cannons. So let's just do that, and I'll set up another group over here. Okay, see, yeah, they are sending those Phoenix. Stay away from my probes, please. We want to make sure we keep units in between the probe and them. All right, now they're continuously sending probes as well. Not a big deal. That's a Dark Templar. It doesn't seem like it has Shadow Fury. Let's steal the Immortal. Were we able to get it? Nope. Seems like poor Corellius was stuck in the back. Anyway, we can do this. Pow! And it heals everything. That's real cool, isn't it? All right, so let's get some extra Phoenix because they've actually been working out well for me. We have a lot of Vanguards. We'll get some extra Stalkers for that anti-air, even though I am making Phoenix. And I think that the real idea here is just setting up defense and reacting where we need, because it seems like the enemy attacks us from multiple directions. And I don't have enough money to really sustain... I mean, this is running out already, and I don't know, maybe there's another base elsewhere, but either way...
Teleport successful.
I think I harvested 1. Let's see, I think we have to harvest 10. Yeah, the first one to get 10 units of Terrazine and then vanquish his adversary will be the winner. So I have to not only harvest the Terrazine, but I have to hold out against these large attacks and then be ready to take out Rakar completely. So let's get a Templar Archive. I am going to get a Robo Bay, even though it's totally unnecessary. But if anything, it'll be for the Observer Speed, which we may need. Let's get another Destroyer. They're listed as Void Rays, but they are Destroyers, which I think is cool. Okay, where's Corellius? Let's see if we can get him up to the front with the anticipation to take some of these units. Yep. Might as well take all these high-powered units. Another probe coming at us, not a problem. What that may mean, though, is that they're going to come and attack me up here. I'm not sure. So I'm just setting up, like, cannons everywhere. I don't want to path block myself, so I'm just laying these buildings down in really weird places. Not a very good Sim City, but hey. Okay, and I don't know how many we have. There's no counter that tells us how many we have. That would be nice. That would be one thing that would be really nice, is if we could tell how many things we've collected. I also probably want to get some more Zealots, because Corellius is just sort of in the front and is going to end up dying. And take the Wrathwalker. Wonderful. So I'm mostly just taking all of Rakar's expensive units, which is awesome. Might even set up, you know, some more cannons over here. Cool, cool, cool. I'm just gotta be on the lookout for things like Tempests and things like that. All right, here come a bunch of Phoenix. Where are those gonna go? They're gonna swing up in this direction and probably go for my mineral line. Let's see if we can pick some of these off. One goes down. Yeah, so this is gonna happen. Let's go ahead and throw down some more gateways. Keep mind control isn't up. This asshole's gonna try to take as many of my probes as possible, so let's just get rid of it and then bring these fellows down here. Mind control is up. Might as well take it because we can always heal everything with Breath of Creation. Corellius is a very powerful hero. All right, so there's the Lance right now. Seems like it's going to really be challenging to deal with. Because those Colossi that keep attacking me are going to be able to outrange everything. It's just sort of random where they seem to decide to attack. Like, they'll come over here, they'll come up here. And I think that's cool, actually. It really allows me to have to react in many different places. Running out of money is definitely a concern. Again, I have no idea how... Oh, there we go. There's the counter. It's right there. So we have to harvest 10, and it takes 1 minute to harvest, so it's like 10 in-game minutes plus the time it takes for the probe to go in between the Terrazine and elsewhere. You know what I can do, just for the future, is throw down a Nexus right here so that we can return to this Nexus. I'm not, see, is this exploitative? I wouldn't consider this exploitative. Let's get those gravitic boosters. It doesn't allow me to make Wrathwalkers or anything like that, but I like the idea of, I mean, again, I'm not really exploiting it per se, but, you know, you can see that it has to return to a Nexus, so why not make a Nexus right there? Those Phoenix are kind of annoying. Looks like we're going to have an attack coming in here soon, so where's Corellius? He also doesn't have a hero icon, so I can't really keep track of if he's, like, hanging out in the front and about to die, so... He's not distinctive enough in this group. I mean, he is the Zealot without armor, which I think is pretty cool. He's got some armor, but not compared to the normal Zealot. Alright, we have more destroyers coming out. Let's get level 2 shields, and once this is done, this is going to just make this go a little bit faster. Not hugely faster, but a little bit faster, that's for sure. So they haven't even bothered to attack me up here. I could move my Slain Elemental down to this Nexus, which needs defended a little bit more. And this does say only, you know, 12 probes for this amount, but the thing is these mineral patches are spread out in kind of a strange location, so you can't easily say... Well, I don't think I can easily say... Let's just queue up both of these. I don't think I can easily say that, like, how many probes should actually be on these mineral lines, just because, again, it's in, like, a weird formation. In the perfect concave of most normal Blizzard maps, you can say, you can go off of the number of workers right there, but in these types of layouts, you can't. Rakar sending a probe. Here it comes again. I'm just going to keep quick saving. And again, because Corellius doesn't have a hero icon, it's hard for me to keep track of where he might be. I'm just going to keep taking these Immortals. I have so many Immortals. Okay, now I've definitely spiraled out of control. I might even make more observers just in case I accidentally auto-attack them into defensive emplacements, which I'm definitely likely to do. We just have to be careful of that because I don't want to risk losing to a bunch of Dark Templar at the last second. Speaking of Dark Templar, why don't we get some Blood Hunters to kind of flesh out our composition? We built a little bit of everything. I don't have enough gas. All right, here they go. See, now they're going to go up this ramp. Might as well move some units up here because I don't know if I have enough. I notice F2 doesn't grab a few different things. Let's see if we can get this other Colossus. And nope, not in time. Corellius is just sort of in the back. Let's get up here and get rid of this stuff. That's a normal Immortal, not necessary to take. We have enough cannons down here, theoretically, to defend us. What I'm going to do is leave my army just like right here. So I can move back and forth between many different locations. I also could just make a shit ton of Blood Hunters. Could just make a lot of Blood Hunters and just leave them all around the map. It seems like the enemy does have observers, but they're kind of few and far between. Like I was saying, now this harvest distance is very, very, very nice. I'm also going to throw down like a pylon, or not a pylon, a couple cannons, because it seemed like those Phoenix like to fly into my base and try to grab some of my probes, so we might as well set some of these up. No, 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 no. Okay, we destroyed it, but that's what I have to be wary of. All right, here they come down in this direction, so we can move down here and cut them off. There's some Dark Templar. Okay. Looking good. I'm going to make one more. Well, no, that's a waste. I don't need any more probes. So I'm out of money on this map. I'm completely out of cash, which is very bad. I have no means of getting more money either. I can't salvage anything. We have 7 Terrazines, so 3 more in-game minutes plus the travel time to this Nexus, which isn't very much. Then we have to go and destroy Rakar's base. I have 3 observers in here, which should be more than enough. And how many Vanguards do I have? I have 5 Vanguards. I have a slew of units that I was able to mind control. I want to be a little more active with mind controlling, I think. I think that's what I want to do. Let's go ahead and have the observers follow one of my destroyers. Okay, and it looks like we can get +2 air armor, but not +2 air attack. Kind of a goofy little thing there, not a big deal. I don't even have extra gas that would allow me to get High Templar into Archons. I mean, I could try to mine out this assimilator. It seems like the timing of me completing this, here's 8, the timing of this finishing is going to line up with me having mined out this entire map. Be interesting, and maybe there's another base we can send the probe out. This is definitely a very interesting map. It's not very conventional at all, and it really forces you to have to pay attention across the whole map. Across the whole map. Ooh, double Graviton Beam. Can the ones I build have double Graviton Beam? They can't. All right, let's go ahead and heal ourselves. Again, I'm keeping an eye on Corellius. I have a lot of Immortals. I arguably don't need more. I have 5 Immortals and 5 Vanguards. Our anti-ground game is crazy, not to mention we've got 2 Wrathwalkers and a Colossus in here. All right, so yeah, they're just going to continue attacking us. 8 Terrazine. Come on now, probe. Should be about time for you to return that. There we go. And that's the thing. I mean, I could have started this process earlier, but frankly, I don't feel that comfortable doing that. Oh, no. Friend. Well, they're under the cannon, so they should die. Okay, let's move up here. Well, we don't have to move up here. That's what I said about saving our slain elemental. Take the Tempest. Yeah, sure. Now we got a Tempest. Wonderful. And they're 2-2-2. Thanks, Rakar. You little dick. Okay, it looked like they had a probe that was like, nah, I don't think I can afford to run in there and die right now. So we have 9. We're finishing up, and right around this time, it was like the 30-second mark. It's like in the mid, the half minutes was the return time. Come on, probe, let's do it. There we go, okay. And I have a huge army if I need to actually destroy Rakar's base. No, it's not fair. I'm stronger than him. Let me prove myself, High Lord. Let me kill him. I am not your High Lord, Rakar. Your life is forfeit. You lost the Rakshir. Die with some pride. No, we had a deal. Fine. I kill you myself. Got him. Rakar was a fool. You are now second ascendant. Meet me in the temple later this evening. As you command, High Lord. Good work, Corellius. Let us continue our conversation. I don't trust you. No, no more talk. Leave me now or I will destroy you. Dark Archons are abominations and can't be trusted. That got kind of racist, didn't it? Very well, I will leave, but I will heal your scarred mind that blocks your memories. What are you? What a mess. Well, it seems like the pilot is barely alive. Let us take him to the High Lord. Ah! So he crash-landed on the Tal'Darim planet after being shot down. So you survived. You are strong indeed. Thank you, though I can't recall my name or what happened. Yes, one does not come out of such a crash without any scars. They will heal in time and your memory may return. I however, know that your name is Corellius. Corellius. I will leave you to ponder these memories. We will meet again. So I crashed here. But why? And this Artanis, why is he so familiar? There is more to this. I will have to investigate further. Very cool. Kind of a sidetrack, I think, as Corellius tries to regain his memories. The Replicant is still out there. There was still a conflict between Artanis, his Protoss, and the Dominion. And I'm curious to know what ended up happening there. So Rakar getting some Terrazine, I guess I could have just let him have it early on. And again, I had to restart the whole mission. I'll make a short cut sometime further back, so that this won't be as long. I won't show the entirety of both playthroughs. Alrighty, well, this has been JayborinoPlays. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye now.